Man, welcome to Off the Record. This is our third episode. Today we're interviewing some of the members of the Atlanta FOI drill team, and we're excited to engage with the public about all of our questions. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, our first question. Our first question is, what pioneers inspire you all personally?
Good for me.
It's for everybody.
Well, I would say Mr. Rockman, of course, one of the biggest because, for one, he's from the South, and he's put in a lot of legwork, and because Student Minister Sharif, he always uplifts Minister Rockman, so it's just something about, because he uplifts him, it has to be something about him that really just makes me look to him, that inspires me to, I guess, keep going and keep doing, I guess, try to do good work here in the South.
Love Minister Rockman.
Right.
Me, Pride 75 is Brother Jeremiah Shabazz. Philly, Black Ink, do for self. Like, they ain't play. Like, they did the work, and if you play with the message of the minister, they gonna pull up, come see you, whatever. They wasn't no game, like, they took it serious. So I studied Jeremiah Shabazz. And then, like, I guess the ones still living and active, Mr. Rockman. Like that.
Thank you.
So for me, it'll be Brother Salim. May Allah be pleased with him because he did security for the minister prior to 75 and all the way up until he passed away. He was just smooth. He was smooth, and he was a driver. He was a cook. He was nice. So every time I met him, but he was smooth. That's the main thing. So I respect that because he did security. And he was nice, and he could finesse situations. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Would ministry be considered a
I was like,
pioneer? Nah.
Okay. Damn, that's ain't usually no pioneer.
Okay, my question is for Devontae and Brother Bye. Who do you drill for? What's your motivation to be on the drill team?
I drill for the people, and I've been drilling since I was like way little, but so it's in me, and I like it, man. It's kind of like it's like playing basketball for me. It's a therapy for me. Like, I just like to drill. I like to be able to. We say it's discipline, but it really is discipline for myself. Like, I'm trying to get into it to make myself think better. For me personally.
So therapeutic.
Yeah, it's therapeutic.
What about you, Brother?
I drill for the streets. That's where I came from. So it's just like for them to see me drilling, it give them hope. Like he can change his life and submit to another man like that and just move off of another man's call like that. Like, it's strong. So I just do it for the streets so they see me as an example, like something they can relate to and make them want to be part of what we doing.
Okay, my next question is, what bonds the drill team off the stage? Like, how are you a brotherhood year round? And this is for everybody.
I stopped fighting. Especially when I first came in, like, we used to fight every weekend or every other weekend, like some serious fights. So, but even with like fighting and drill, don't nothing break the ranks.
Right.
Don't nothing come between us. Don't like nothing. It's us against everybody. And that's how it is. So like fighting and just spending time being around each other, learning, studying, that was bonding.
For me, it's two things. It's the spirit, but not only the spirit, but the struggle. Knowing that each one of us, we have our own personal struggles. And, I feel like with the brotherhood, I can come to them. I mean, certain things I might even tell. Don't tell my wife. She watches, but certain things that you can tell your brother because, that's your brothers. And certain things you just want to keep amongst the brothers and you can tell the brothers. And we know, some of it, we know our own struggles, but we all work on it together, push each other to, hey, keep going. So I think one of the main things for me is the struggle. Knowing we all got struggles and we strive to push each other to do better in their own struggles.
What do you all enjoy doing in your spare time? When you're not on the stage, when you're not drilling in the community or at Savior's Day, what do you all like to do individually or together as like hobbies?
Shit, I hoop. Like I said, I play ball. I don't really do much. I like to, if I had a game system, I'm gonna play my game. We call playing Call of Duty, destroying Josh or something like that.
Yeah.
Playing some 2K, beating everybody. But other than that, man, I play ball. Like I go to the gym.
Okay.
I try to keep my mind, straight. So.
For me, I barely got free time. It's either I'm doing the work in the mosque or I'm doing work what I do myself. Like we make music, so I be running around, make sure our music things straight, and meeting different people, and just trying to advance. And then my daughter, I spend time with my daughter when I ain't doing that. So I barely have free time.
You mentioned your daughter. How has fatherhood like changed you, if at all?
Slowed me down.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't care, right before I had my daughter, I did 2 years. So it slowed me down, cause I ain't care. I'm taking risks, I ain't got no responsibility. I'm on my own, everything I do is for myself. So it made me less selfish, made me want to do other things. And it had to slow down to see, cause I know I had to make a way for her and be a better example for her. So it made me a better person, I feel like.
That's beautiful.
We have a viewer question. These are not our questions. These are people who asked this. Coming off last year's performance that should have won. That's what he said. How do you improve on that performance?
Just be better individuals. Perfect yourself. I mean, to me personally, we don't have any competition. Our only competition is in ourselves. I mean, we got one of the greatest all-time drill instructors, Brother Josh, in my personal opinion. We can't ask for more. Except we're going to improve because we have a great DI, but outside of that, we just got to improve ourselves. We can't get no better than that.
Self-improvement.
What you got?
I feel like, can you say the question again? 'Cause I
Okay.
wanna make sure I say the
Coming
right
off last
concept.
year's performance that should have won, how do you improve on that performance?
Just like Vontae said, improving on ourselves, and just we're not competing with
Right.
nobody.
Right.
We competing. We trying to demonstrate something to the people. Like
Right.
we ain't worried about the competition. We gonna win because we the best. So.
Right.
That's simple, but it's really more for the people,
Right.
like the hearts of the people, and to move the people and inspire the people. That's what it's more for. Like the judges is whatever. They can keep their politics or whatever.
Right. Okay, we have another viewer question. What are the 3 most important qualities a squad must possess?
Is it 3?
To you individually, what do you
Yeah.
think makes a good squad?
To make a good squad, I think discipline, spirit, good spirit, and submissiveness. Yeah, submissiveness.
Unity, and sacrifice. Sacrifice is probably the key because each one of us all got our own individual egos, agendas, like everything. But sometimes I gotta sacrifice and humble myself to see where brother coming from. And brother, like even if he in a position of authority or whatever, he gotta humble himself sometimes to see where I'm coming from. So like sacrifice, like wanting for your brother what you want for yourself. And one more, love.
Right.
What about you, Brother Joshua? What are the 3 most important qualities that a squad should possess?
Love is the first one. I'm glad you say that. But for me, you gotta love people. The minister said when you lost patience, you lost love. So when I'm trying to, sometimes I get upset or something. I'm like, bro, if I love y'all, I gotta put up with the fact that they might be late sometimes. I might be late sometimes. We all going through something. So if you love somebody, you go to brotherhood. It's on. That's important. In order to be a successful drill team, you gotta have love, humbleness. You gotta be humble to listen to everybody. I gotta listen to everybody. They gotta listen. We gotta listen to each other. And number 3 is just determination. We gotta be determined, man, not to quit every year, to keep coming back every year. It's determined for for the love of the people. That takes a toll on it. On the drill team. Yeah, it takes determination.
What obstacles does the Atlanta drill team deal with on the daily?
Are you talking about individually or
As a team?
As a team. I would say, me personally, from what I see, dedication. Not all of us have the same dedication level, by the grace of God. I've been drilling ever since we started drilling in 2011. I've been on every drill team because drilling is something I love to do, and I'm dedicated to drill. But not everybody has the same motivation. Not everybody see drill in the same way that I see drill.
Right.
So, not that everybody doesn't have problems, but, we still got people with different level of dedication to it. So, I would say dedication.
You asked the question.
What obstacles does the Atlanta drill team face on the daily as a team?
I feel like as a team, the biggest obstacle is just keeping everybody motivated on the path, because there's so many distractions in the world that put them off. Like, we got responsibilities, like other different things that we're responsible for and we got to handle. So we're also trying to stay committed to the team to make sure the team go further too. So I say that.
Can you hear the question one more time?
What obstacles does the Atlanta drill team face on the daily?
I think one of the biggest obstacles we face is misperception.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people they really don't understand us until they talk to us. Because on social media, you like, they mean, they always ain't, and then we ain't like that. It's not like that at all. We only mean when it's time to be mean, and we normal people, we humans. And I think that a lot of the people who see us, they have a preconceived idea until they talk to us.
Right.
It's like, and that's why this is important. So people from around the nation who we don't have a personal relationship with can see us like, oh man, are they normal? They like music, they like sports, they like, we human.
Right.
Because sometimes the misconception is that we just always serious all the time. Brother Zach is on now.
Right.
Welcome, Brother
Welcome,
Zach.
Zach.
Thank you.
Scoot down.
Speaking of music, Brother Joshua, I just want to ask everybody, what's on your what's on your playlist right now?
I mean, we got that new joint called, 360 We Gone. That's high on the list, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Some new stuff, you know what I mean? Some of that Future, some of that, 21 Savage, things like that.
I call it some of that Drake fake love.
I like Drake.
Some of that little R&B though. Yeah, I'm R&B kind of guy.
Okay.
What's your
Man, I'm on that. I live at 360 week myself, Kevin Gate,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Future, and my young school. And all that. I live in trap music. I be on the block with my final car. I listen to hustler music.
That's right. What about you, Brother Joshua? We see a lot that you post on social media and some of the music you listen to.
Oh, Kanye West,
Mm-hmm.
Drake. I'm on Beyonce. That's my wife. I'm gonna listen to her. Support. You gotta support the whole thing. I'm on that Big Nub. He's support heavy. I'm on that Justin Bieber last album. Yes, Justin Bieber's last album was Ryan.
It was pretty dope.
I ain't got that one.
Yeah, that's what I listen to. I can't be angry all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about movies? When's the last movie you all saw? It's been a minute.
I saw the Hidden Figures.
Okay.
I saw Hidden Figures. New Edition. Some of it, I haven't finished it yet, you know what I mean? Shouts out to the
Gotta
film.
get on that.
Right.
Well, the last two movies I seen was Fences and Birth of a Nation. I know it was a long time ago, but Birth of a Nation, I'm still stuck right there. I'm ready to kill somebody.
They don't think I'm spooky and crazy, but I ain't really been watching TV. So when I do watch, I ain't watched no movie in a minute. But the show I watch, I've been watching Spartacus.
Oh yeah.
Cause like it's showing the unity of brothers. Like that's a dope show, and I've been just really watching old minister lectures, old prior to 75, just studying like people who worked under the messenger and what motivated them during that time. So like that's what I be watching when I do get a chance white TV.
That's good, brother Bob. Spiritual balance.
Yeah, I try to. You know, my music, I'm listening to trap music in the car. So
Keep
I
that
gotta
balance.
give it a balance when I do
Keep
get
that balance. Keep that balance.
That's good. That's good. We have another audience question, and it's similar to a question that we already asked, but you weren't here for the second, right? So what unique characteristics does each member bring to the squad?
Man, it's like a superpower.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like a Marvel group. You know what I mean? Everybody's powerful in their own way. So I think, you know what I mean, from the streets to the mosque to the political to the business, everybody come together and bring their own little twist to it, but we just have a common goal, you know, and foundational principles that we got to stand on doing all those things.
Like how he just said, it's like a Captain Planet. Like Earth, Wind, Fire. Everybody got their own that they bring to it, like street element, mosque element, and it's a balance. Like once we get together, like it balances all out because I think that always been a problem. Like people have is really finding your place in teams and society, finding your role on the team. Like so now, like we growing and finding who we are. It's like it's easy to make the team function.
I mean, they said it perfectly. I don't know. I would piggyback off of that. I mean, again, everybody got their own really unique little gift they can bring to the table, and as long as we value one another, then that we won't have an issue with that. As long as we see value in one another, everybody's gift can be used, and you know, can't be beat.
Okay. Wow.
That's a fact.
I think that once we realize that there's no snowflake alike, and no fingerprint alike, and all that kind of stuff, that it helps us appreciate the uniqueness of ourselves. The more I love myself, the more I can love my brothers, because I'm like, they're not gonna think to do no movie like how I'm gonna think it do it.
Right.
So then the more I do that, I'm like, so what's in their mind to make them want to do something they're gonna do? So the uniqueness comes from appreciating yourself. The more you appreciate yourself, the more you'll see in somebody else like, oh yeah, okay, I know that's something else, that's God in him. So that's how I look at it.
What do the believers and guests have to look forward to from the Atlanta FOI drill team this Saturday?
Let you answer that first.
Man, just greatness all around. I think the spirit of God is on us.
Right.
We real in tune with the man of God. So everything we're doing is from him, from his standpoint, and it's to please him. There's been previous years where it's been anger, has been the motivation, revenge, disappointment, and that's been shown in the ring. For me, being a DI, because I'm mad about this, I'm mad about that. But this year I'm free of that.
Right.
Because I want to please the most honorable Mr. Farrakhan and him alone. So with drill, we really, last year we said it, we drill for him, and well, that's it. I only, when I got off the stage last year, and I stand by this, the first when I talked to one of the minister's sons, I said, did your father see it? He said, yeah. I said, that's all I care about. Before they say what place we got enough, all I want to hear is if the minister see us drill, that's all I care about.
Right.
That's an honor.
I just want him, I want to please, they look forward to us trying our best to please him.
We gonna win. Straight like that. We gonna win. Atlanta win all year round. Like, if I can finna win, that's something. Yeah.
Rise up!
Well, that's all the questions that I have from the audience. Do you have any
Yes,
viewer
I
questions?
have a viewer question actually. What is one thing that you want the believers and the fans of Atlanta FOI drill team to know about the team that they don't know?
Good question. But they don't know.
I would say everything you see, some things you don't see. But when it comes to this mission and why we drill and what is drill all about, we're really about that life. It's sincere. And I think that's what comes across to the people. Like, we the people's champ, you know what I mean? So it's like the people see what they have, what they're aspiring to see, you know what I mean, in young men. And I think we represent the totality of that. You know what I mean?
Can you ask that one more time?
What's one thing that the Atlanta FOI wants the people to know about them, like that they don't already know? What are something that you want the believers and the fans of the drill team to know that they don't already know?
That we really take this work serious. Like even they think we doing it for a show or to be seen. Like nah, we really take the work serious, and we really trying to save our people by using all means and methods, like everything possible. We speaking the language of the people. Like we just making ourselves relevant to the people so they know that we really trying to save them, and we going in the worst parts to do that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. That was my last few questions. Do you have anything?
No, I was gonna. You said it one more time, please.
What's one thing that you want the believers and the fans of Atlanta FOI drill team to know about the Atlanta FOI drill team that they don't know?
It reminds me of a song that T.I. did on his classic album, Trap Music, where he said, "I'm just doing my job." And he said, you know, we got wives, moms, kids, dads just like y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my job. Like, don't look at us like we some outside. We normal people. And we just because we from Atlanta doesn't mean that we're different from the New York brothers, the LA brothers, Chicago brothers. It's all the same struggle. Every city, Houston FOI, Detroit FOI, we all got the same struggle. And we want to show people that we connect. We normal. We just like y'all, and we just live in a different city. And I think that once people see that we not like some outside, you know, force, you know, it'll make everybody go better. Next one, bro.
Is that on?
Yeah, we just like them. We normal people, man.
We just make it look good.
You got to. That's mandatory.
Straight up.
Keep it fly.
That's what I'm saying.
And what about that question that you asked about the drill, about the cadence?
Oh. Okay, so one of my favorite cadences from 2013 was, if you attack our sisters, call us. Can you elaborate on what that means to you all as a team? Because as a MGT, as a woman, hearing that, I just loved it. It just invigorated me to know that, you know, the brothers, they want to, you know, they gonna protect one call away.
We gonna kill about ourselves. We wouldn't die about ourselves. Go to jail about all that. That's what it. It's the truth. Like when my brother is up there on that mic, giving the cadence or whatever, he not faking. What he's saying is for real. We willing to die about everything he's saying, and it's just real. He ain't fake. We not pump faking. We for real.
I would say if there were people watching recently that paying attention to the 360 movement, you know, it's in the bluff, it's been some incidents. We out there, you know. We got a call, something happened to our sister, you know, somebody tried to touch one of our young sisters, and we looking for them. Then there's another incident, actually in 2013, for the drill competition, around the whole spirit. Brother Zacharias can bear witness that we really got a call that year. And when we got the call, we came together, but we didn't move off like no idiots. We moved, you know, based off the spirit. And, you know, we worked it out, but they really did call us, and, you know, the sisters seen that, oh, okay, they really about that. We can call them and they'll come. At the drop of a dot, we didn't ask what happened first. We came together, then we did the investigation. But the sisters know we about their life.
Definitely. I concur.
Right.
Sure.
What's the question?
I was asking about in 2013, the cadence, if you attack our sisters, call us. I was just asking, you know, did you have anything to elaborate on that, what that cadence meant to you as far as the protection of the women?
Right. Yes, ma'am. Definitely, cadence and that line itself speaks for itself. It's self-explanatory. We are the backbone. We are the first. You know, as soon as the call is given, it's Allah Akbar. You know, we respond, and then questions are asked later. Why this or that was done. But number one, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in the message of the black man that he compared the woman to a seed put in the ground. And we must, you know, cut out those weeds or anything that's trying to kill the crop that we're trying to produce. A nation can rise no higher than this woman. You know, it's very important.
I think to answer that question, the sisters just need superheroes to look up to.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You know, when most of our men are in jail,
Yeah.
or dead,
Yeah.
or not necessarily strong, where they feel like they can depend on them.
Right.
So we try to represent that to the lost in our world, but in the nation as well. Just like we some strong men that we will, our prayer, our sacrifice, our life, my death is for God, and we will do that. And we have to, I have to say it instead of just showing. I have to actually say that so they can hear that and be like, okay, if something goes down, I do have a button we can push to make sure that we know to be protected.
A reminder is a blessing.
Yes, ma'am.
I only have one last question. How do you deal with criticism? Like, I know after Savior's Day, the first thing people do when we get off stage, like, you know, if you would have did this, or we all would have did this, or, you know, you military this, and the shoes got to be this color, and how do you deal with it?
I just hit the juice on me. I just hit the juice. You know what I'm saying? Just get them up off me. That's it for me. I don't care.
I mean, it just depends on what they have to say. You know what I mean? Some stuff we can take in, some stuff we can, you know what I mean, dismiss. At the end of the day, we gotta stay who we are, stay true to who we are.
Right.
It's like anything. Like they said the same thing about Elvis. They said the thing about the Beatles. They said the thing about hip hop. They said the thing about anything that's new. They're gonna always judge it from the old standpoint. They said the same thing about Jesus. They said the same thing about Muhammad. Anything that's new, you bring it into effect. They feel like, oh, the old way is the best way.
Right. Right.
So
No, we didn't come to change the old way. We just
Right.
came to fulfill what the new way
Right.
is trying to bring us to.
Right.
One thing I'd like to say is, you know, with Josh, did one of his drills from 2014. He said that I drill for Allah, I drill for the minister, I drill for the soldiers. At the end of the day, Allah is sufficient. So, make a long story short, you know, nothing matter that anybody else said. The Holy Quran says Allah will not waste the work of a worker. As long as we drill in His name, as long as we work in His name. Allah, you know, the reward, the salvation is surely with Allah at the end of the day. So, you know, I welcome all criticism.
What everybody just said was basic. Like they stuck in the old way. Like they like the old people. They like I compare them to the people of the East saying we not real Muslims, but we're just a new fulfillment of it. Like that's the old outdated way to save them people in the East. That's not what's gonna save us now. So that's how I look at it.
That's key.
The way I look at it is, when I was watching the award show and Beyonce lost to Taylor Swift one year, and the next year she lost it, and I said, "Damn, this the queen." You know, I'm like, y'all can't see Beyonce, but it ain't. Greatness is not measured by whether or not you win or not. Then Kendrick Lamar lost to Macklemore. On Kendrick Lamar, that's one of the greatest albums of all time, but he lost to Macklemore, and I saw how they took it. I said, "Oh, we gotta be the same way." It's not about everybody's not gonna always appreciate you at the same time that you know what I'm saying that you right there.
Right.
But we appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who supports us. The critics, they criticize the minister right now to this day. He winning. It don't matter. It don't stop. We not gonna stop. We're fueled by the Spirit of God. So to see the people when we get off the stage, I was at Holy Day of Atonement, Justice Ellis with my brother walking. People running up to us, oh my God, what y'all gonna do this year? That I focus on that more than I focus on people saying we should say it like this and we should do it like that. I just I'm trying to live DJ Khaled lifestyle.
Right.
Only positive.
Right.
Only positive. They don't want to see us win.
Another
It don't
one.
make exactly. Bless up. I don't care about any
Yes,
negativity. I don't let it in my mind because it can affect our spirit. Because I have let it affect my spirit before. But now hell no. Not no more. I don't even what the minister say. What he okay, that's all that matters. Whatever he say, the minister say it's whack is whack. If he say it's good, it's good. And everybody else, that's between them and God, bro.
So it's important to focus on the positive.
Absolutely.
And guard your spirit.
Hell yeah, you gotta guard your spirit because people trying to kill your spirit every day, bro.
That was our last.
That was our last question.
Okay, Brother Eric got here. Brother Zach got here a little late from taking care of business. They was out on the detail. But is there any question that you could ask them that they missed from buying
We gotta get Brother Eric on the camera, like, you gotta come over.
I'm good. I ain't good for freedom. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, shout out.
What pioneers inspire you personally, Brother Eric?
In the nation?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Everybody sitting at this table, first off.
Like
Gotta mention the name?
No, like old, like probably 75, like older people, like 65 or 70.
Okay.
OGs, the nation.
I'm say Dr. Khalid was one when I first came to the nation.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Khalid was one of them. Brother Wendell Muhammad, who was the leader of the Down by Law gang here in Atlanta, as well. You know, and let's see, Minister Tony, of course, as well. Minister Sharif and the Dope Busters. That's really my inspiration for the work I do on the streets. Like, I'm always looking back at the things they did as Dope Busters, you know what I'm saying, in the streets. So definitely the whole Dope Buster squad from Washington, D.C.
And Brother Zach, we asked this earlier. What bonded your team off the stage? Like, how do you keep the brotherhood alive?
Doing what it is that we find, you know, doing the recreational things. That's kind of what bonds us. We got spooky, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we will go out, you know what I mean, to different functions or whatnot. You know, we'll kick it, we'll lounge, but at the same time, we know that we're brought together and we're bonding as brothers because of this work and this mission. But yet, you know what I mean, you got to keep it real with each other. We can't just be on some 24/7 work. That's not how it works. If you're a brotherhood, you're brothers.
Right.
You're gonna see brothers on some downtime type of stuff.
Right.
So that's what kind of bonds us.
What do you all enjoy doing in your spare time? What hobbies do you all have outside of drill?
Just
what do you like to do for fun?
I'm a businessman. I'm about business like maybe 80% of my time.
Well, when you're not handling business.
Don't just say really. It's like that's fun for me. That's to create something in my mind and to bring it into fruition. That's like the ultimate high.
So you like to be creative.
I like to be creative. So I'm a singer. I'm an entertainer. I do other stuff like that. And you know, other stuff. This is off the record, but some stuff are off the record. So nah, that's real.
What about you, Brother Eric? What do you like to do in your spare time when you're not working or with the brotherhood or, you know, soldiering? What are some things you like to do in your spare time?
Music. Yes, ma'am. Whether it's production, whether it's engineering or piano. I'm a musician. I play 8 different instruments.
Wow,
all by ear.
See, look, your teammates learned something about you. What instruments do you play?
Piano. I know 8 of them.
What instruments do you play?
I play saxophone, violin, play piano, with the drums. It's like any instrument I get my hands on, like I catch that bass note, anything by ear.
Nice.
Can't read any music though, so. But I love music though, traveling, and comedy. Go to a lot of comedy shows. So.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Corey Gold.
Okay. You said that quick.
Yeah, Corey Gold.
Anybody else like comedy? Favorite comedian?
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy. I like Aziz Ansari right now. I like Kevin Hart. Of course, Chris Rock, Richard Pryor, all the legends. But random people on Netflix. I'll watch a random person on Netflix comedy who I don't even know their name. I need some laughter in my life. I like comedy.
I'm my favorite comedian.
Yes, Devontae.
I laugh at myself.
Thank you.
Man, I'm a huge Eddie Murphy fan. We haven't had the same birthdays. I got a little bit of Eddie in me a little bit.
Okay, very much.
Uncle Bernie.
Bernie Mac.
Uncle Bernie, man.
Bernie Mac. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Brother Joshua.
Okay, well, thank y'all, man. I just wanted to thank y'all for coming. I thank everybody who watched and who will watch when we post the full link on YouTube. And man, it's a blessing to have the drill team. We see y'all in 3 weeks in Detroit.
Yeah, just have our trophy and all that. So we come to collect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Mimi and Name, for
And we live.
Thank you.
Shout out to Off the Record for having us. That shit off the record.